2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
From 18 feet away, Hart, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And George kicks to Embiid. Passes to Grimes. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. George passes to Maxey. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Zero hesitation. Maxey, great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Maxey against Brunson. Shoots. Maxey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Paul George with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there. Fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Free throw good, Maxey. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And Brunson gets it to go.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
George passes to Maxey. Outside, George. High post, Embiid. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The 76ers lead. The pass to Grimes. No good on the three.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Maxey. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got 7 points.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Brunson against Maxey. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby outside. Bridges left side. 9 feet out. Jump shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Embiid is at the elbow. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
To the middle. Here's George. No good there. Good D by Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And this matchup with the Knicks, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
17-11. Maxey attacking.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
New York leading by 4. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
George now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
PG-13, using that length inside.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
High post, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Brunson against Maxey. From deep. And it's Brunson missing. The 76ers trail by 3. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Knicks lead.
76ers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And George kicks to Maxey. 14 feet away. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 13 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Maxey. He's got 9. Timeout called the 76ers.
For your Knicks, City Dancers.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
4th in steals, and they were in the top half of the league in terms of scoring. Now, not a formidable force, but an improving team, no less.
You talked about their steals, and defense really was a focus for them. They went out there with the goal of making things as uncomfortable as possible for their opponents.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
And that one's good. Kolek. And the Knicks lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to McCain. Here's Doughton. He kicks it to Oubre. Down low. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Over to the wing. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Doughton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
He throw good, Drummond.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Pass to Kolek. For the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. To the right side. From downtown, Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 4. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Beauchamp misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And there's the drive. They grab their own miss. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Doughton. Still without a basket. Clock at 6. Oubre outside. No good with the triple.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Robinson passes to McBride. New York, no good that time either.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
There's the steal. Here's Kolek. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Doughton passes to Oubre. Here's Doughton. Lob pass to Oubre. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got his third basket of the night. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. Driving inside. Kolek, no good.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doughton passes to Drummond. 5 on the clock. Oubre for 3. No good. Shot missing. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling. And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Kelly Oubre. Andre Drummond is out there with Edwards. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. New York leading by 4. Now here's Towns. Inside and stolen by Drummond. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Maxey, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Beauchamp. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Beauchamp's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges checks in. Brunson against Edwards. Now here's Brunson. He started closer, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
To the left wing. Here's Beauchamp, covered by Oubre. Towns with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Maxey. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Beauchamp misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Maxey. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Oubre on the wing. Embiid in the corner. The jump hook gets a hand on it, and Edwards is right there. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Here's the three. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got 16 points.
Big-time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
On the wing, Anunoby. Edwards defending.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. They get the rebound. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Town. And that's now 6 points for OG Anunoby. Timeout called the 76ers. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Anunoby outside. There's the 3. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're shooting just over 50% on their three-point attempts. Easy to see how they've been able to edge out in front.
Embiid kept alive. Embiid powers it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
45.
Down low, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Nice playmaking by Maxey, an overlooked part of his game.
The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Feeds it to Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Towns. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Robinson against Maxey. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Towns, no luck.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Maxey on the wing. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side, George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And so New York calls timeout.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 20 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that 6th sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Robinson finds Hart. Here's Golick. Drops in the tray. Golick has got 7 points.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. He never hesitates to find the open guy.
To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Robinson down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And here is Hart. Still yet to score. Shot from 16. Paul George grabs the miss.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. New York called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Robinson. Back to Hart. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 5, the Knicks.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Grimes. Here's Drummond. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Drummond's got 11.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And he drives in. Doughton. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Grimes. To the paint. The pass to Doughton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New York leading by 7. 1:21 left here in the second. Robinson for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Doughton, defended by McBride. George against Bridges. Out to the wing. Here's Grimes. On the 3 off target. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Kolek. 7 points in the game. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Knicks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Mitchell Robinson at the line. 1 shot.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The 76ers trail by 10. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Oubre. Outside Edwards. It's Drummond, top of the key. Here's Doughton. Still scoreless. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Here's Kolek. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Knicks, up by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. Checking out New York. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia.
We've seen a lack of focus and control from them. They've wasted a number of possessions by turning the ball over. It's simple. The score should be closer if they would protect the rock and make the smart play.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The 76ers trail by 8. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Brunson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way. But this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Maxey against Brunson.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, 27 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey looking it over. Some solid defense from Hart.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Brunson outside. Some solid defense from Maxey. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. That's now 22 points for Tyrese Maxey. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brunson against Maxey. 5 to shoot. And the officials call a traveling violation.
5th in scoring. And they also showed up in terms of that three-point percentage. Top 5 in our league. That is a huge positive for this group.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for them on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. And there's the feed to George. Crafty move. They shoot again. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
On deep, Brunson buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 24.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Passes it to Embiid. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now Towns. He's got 10. Brunson, no good. To the inside. Maxey. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Grimes, defended by Hart, and Embiid throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top. Of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Knicks making a switch here. Both champs checked in. Hart with it to the wing on the left. Brunson the pass to Towns. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Basket good. Maxi's got 24.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Brunson against Maxi. Brunson outside. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. The 76ers trail by 9.
Knicks lead 82-73.
Outside, George kicks it to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that. You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers, trailing by 10. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brunson against Embiid. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him, and he gets the bucket.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
74.
The 76ers trail by 12. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 31. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson being aggressive.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
88-74.
And the 76ers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby. Some changes for Philadelphia. Back to Oubre. Now the pass to Downton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
The Knicks leading by 12. And here's Brunson. 33 points for him. Pass to Robinson. It's hauled in by Edwards.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Here's Brunson. From outside the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McCain. Defended by McBride. Pass to Downton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCain. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Knicks leading by 10. Now Brunson. This is it to Beauchamp. The 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McCain. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Knicks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Brunson with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
That free throw missing. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's McCain, defended by McBride. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Number 5, the Knicks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 34. Outside Robinson. Makes it off the glass. Robinson's got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oubre outside. Dishes to Drummond. That one goes. Counted. He's got 15.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
New York leading by 11. And here's Brunson. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Brunson's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's the pass to Edwards. Now here's Drummond. Over Robinson, and that one's good. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and their coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. A minute 42 left in the third. Here's Kolek. He's got 7. Pass to Robinson. Here's Kolek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's McCain. Defended by Bridges. Takes the three. Doughton with the bucket. Doughton's got 5 now.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Robinson. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. From past the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kolek. New York needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Hart. Off target. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Paul George is out there with Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2-guard. Here's Kolek. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
They get it again. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Right wing. Here's Kolek. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
99-87.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. A 12-point game. Here's McCain. Defended by Bridges. George against Robinson. George passes to Grimes. Takes a 3. McCain's shot is off.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Bridges, right side. And McCain pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 12. George passes to Maxey. Count that one. Maxey's got 26.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Robinson. Shoots from the corner, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Kolek has got 7 points here in this quarter. Maxey passes to Grimes. Inside, and it's George finishing it off.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here Here's Kowick. And the pass to Towns. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Kowick. Pass to Towns. Over George, and Towns gets it to go.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
The 76ers trail by 10.
93.
Here's George. Knicks with the rebound.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Kowick. He's covered by Maxey. The tray. And another 3 for New York.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off. So why not?
14 feet away. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Kowick. Pass to Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
It's good. Embiid's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
And Towns drops them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Maxey. He shoots again, and Embiid gets it to go.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
The Knicks leading by 13. Now Brunson. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 39.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Embiid, the pass to George. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Maxey against Brunson. To the middle. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. Here's Grimes. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Brunson with it. To the paint, Paul George with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside, Maxey. Goes up on the wing. The Knicks pull it in.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Maxey against Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. To Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's 15 points for Mikal Bridges.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Grimes passes to Embiid. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Brunson against Maxey. Brunson scanning the floor. 2 points. That one goes. Brunson's got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow. What a game.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 18. The shot missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Bridges passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Towns.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The 76ers trail by 20. Maxey passes to Yabusele. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. The Knicks leading by 18. To the inside. Towns kicks to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 18. Passes it to Grimes. Up again, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 17 now, just in the second half.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
The pass to Bridges. An easy 2 points on the way. And the Knicks lead by 18.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Maxey. Here's Grimes. And Bridges with the block. They recover it. Embiid, the pass to Grimes. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
New York leading by 16. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Towns.
Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
Karl Anthony Towns at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter. And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Knicks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Doughton. Here's Drummond. The 76ers with another miss. Now here's Hart. Brunson outside. Back to Hart. Oubre pulls it in. And so here is Philadelphia. It's an 18-point game. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's New York. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Brunson outside. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's Maxey. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.